Ever walked away from a conversation feeling confused, guilty, or like you just lost a game you didn't know you were playing? That's not an accident, that's manipulation. And most people never even notice it's happening. Today, I'm exposing 7 manipulation tactics toxic people use in everyday conversations. By the end, you'll spot them instantly and know exactly how to shut them down. Hit subscribe so you never miss these psychology insights. Now, let's dive into tactic number 1. Tactic number 1, DARVO. This stands for deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. Here's how it works. You confront someone about something they did that hurt you. Instead of acknowledging it, they deny it ever happened. Then they attack you, calling you oversensitive or crazy. Finally, they flip the script entirely and claim they're actually the victim and you're the one hurting them. Research from 2025 shows that DARVO is one of the most effective manipulation tactics because it makes you doubt your own reality. You came into the conversation as the victim. You leave it apologizing. The defense, document everything, trust your memory. And when someone uses DARVO, simply walk away. You can't reason with someone who refuses to be accountable. Tactic number 2, the silent treatment is control. This isn't someone taking healthy space to cool down. This is weaponized silence designed to punish you. You said something they didn't like, set a boundary maybe, disagreed with them, and suddenly, complete radio silence, no explanation, no communication, just cold, calculated ignoring. Psychology research confirms that being intentionally ignored triggers the same brain response as physical pain. They know this. They're using silence to make you panic, to make you chase them, to make you feel like you did something unforgivable. The solution, if someone uses silence to punish you, give them permanent silence. Real adults communicate. Manipulators weaponize withdrawal. Tactic number 3, strategic topic switching. You're making a valid point in the conversation, you're finally being heard. And then, out of nowhere, they change the subject completely. This is called derailment. They do it to prevent you from gaining confidence or receiving validation. Research shows manipulators use this tactic to maintain control of the narrative. You might say something like, "I felt hurt when you canceled our plans again." And they respond with, "Speaking of plans, did you see what your friend posted yesterday?" Notice how they redirected? The moment you were about to be validated, they shifted the focus. Call it out. We're still talking about this. We can discuss that later. If you're recognizing these tactics, drop a like right now. Let's get to the next 4. Tactic number 4, whataboutism. You bring up a legitimate concern. Let's say they missed an important deadline. And instead of addressing it, they immediately redirect to something you did wrong. What about the time you were late last month? Or what about when you made that mistake? This is deflection at its finest. They dodge accountability by pointing at your flaws. Recent studies show whataboutism is designed to bury the original issue under a pile of counterpoints. The conversation spins in circles and nothing gets resolved. How to handle it? Hold the line. We can discuss that later. Right now we're talking about this deadline. Don't let them derail. Stay focused. Tactic number 5, the false choice. They present you with only 2 options as if those are the only ones that exist. Are you in or out? Do you want this now or never? This manipulation tactic trims the conversation down to a tight box. The goal? Push you into a quick decision that benefits them. Research shows our brains lean toward the least risky option when pressured. But here's the truth. There are always more than 2 choices. When someone gives you a false choice, widen the frame. Actually, I'd like to explore other options. Don't accept their artificial limitations. Tactic number 6, playing the victim constantly. No matter what happens, they're always the one suffering. You express a need, they respond with how hard their life is. You set a boundary, they tell you how much you're hurting them. This is emotional blackmail, disguised as vulnerability. They weaponize victimhood to make you feel guilty for having needs. Psychology research shows that chronic victim players create drama to keep you hooked. You end up managing their emotions instead of addressing your own needs. Protection strategy? Recognize the pattern. Empathy is good. Being manipulated through guilt is not. You're allowed to have needs even when someone else is struggling. Love bombing in conversations. This isn't just for romantic relationships. Manipulators flood you with praise and compliments in conversation right before asking for something. You're so smart, so talented, so capable. That's why I need you to take on this project for me. Or you're the only one who understands me. Can you lend me money? Recent studies show this tactic works because praise activates our reward centers. We want to maintain that good feeling so we comply with the request. The counter? Separate praise from requests. Thank them for the compliment, then evaluate the request independently. Don't let flattery cloud your judgment. So here's what all these tactics have in common. They're designed to make you doubt yourself, to control the narrative, and to keep you emotionally off balance. But now you know the playbook. The moment you recognize these patterns, their power disappears. You stop second-guessing yourself. You stop apologizing when you did nothing wrong. You take back control of your conversations and your relationships. Remember, you're not being difficult by calling out manipulation, you're being aware. And awareness is your greatest protection. If this video helped you see conversations differently, do me a favor, like it so others can find this. Subscribe for more psychology content that actually protects you, and comment below which tactic you've experienced most. Let's build a community of people who refuse to be manipulated. Share your story. You're not alone in this. Remember, recognizing these tactics is your superpower. Now you're equipped. I'll see you in the next video.